Shocking. The universe just rerouted your soulmate's destiny. Archangel Michael says, "My beloved one, there is something extraordinary unfolding in the unseen realms. You may not feel it yet, but the universe has just rerouted the path of your soulmate's destiny. The shift was sudden, divine, and completely unexpected. What was once delayed is now being rearranged, not as punishment, but as preparation for something more powerful and aligned with your highest timeline. I come to you now, through this message, with the light of truth and protection. You have been waiting, hoping, and at times doubting that this connection would ever find its way to you again. But listen closely, for this message is sacred and personal. You were not abandoned, you were being redirected toward divine timing. The universe has heard the silent cries of your heart. The prayers whispered in the middle of the night, when you looked up and asked, "When will my person return? Why does it feel like fate keeps changing?" The answer is this: destiny never changes, but the path toward it often does. And right now, your soulmate's path has been rerouted by higher forces, because both of you are being aligned with the energy of divine truth. Your person has been walking through confusion, emotional storms, and karmic lessons. They've felt lost and disconnected, unsure of who they truly are. But the universe, in its infinite mercy, has intervened. There was a moment, a turning point, when your soulmate's higher self cried out for guidance. They reached a spiritual breaking point, and that is when the angels stepped in to shift their course. What you are feeling right now, the strange pull in your heart, the sudden flashes of memory, the unexpected emotions, are not random. They are echoes of your soulmate's awakening. They are realizing that their destiny is intertwined with yours, no matter how far apart life has taken you. The rerouting is not a rejection. It is a divine redirection toward union. You see, sometimes when the universe wants to bless you, it first clears away everything that blocks you. That is what is happening now. You have been shedding old versions of yourself, healing wounds you never thought would close. Every tear, every lonely night, every unanswered message was a step toward this divine rearrangement. You have been in training for love that is pure, awakened, and lasting. The universe had to pull your soulmate back from roads that would have led to destruction. They were surrounded by people who drained their light, situations that trapped them in cycles of doubt, fear, and illusion. But now, the angels have taken control. The divine GPS of destiny has recalculated their path. The rerouting is not just for them, it's for you too. Archangel Michael continues to speak gently. You, my chosen one, were never forgotten. Your energy has always been the beacon that guides your soulmate back home. Even when you thought they were lost, your soul's vibration kept calling them back. The rerouting is evidence of that, a celestial sign that love's plan cannot be broken, only delayed until both hearts are ready. Right now, your soulmate is going through deep transformation. They are questioning everything, their choices, relationships, and beliefs. The people who once distracted them are suddenly losing their influence. Old habits are falling apart. There's a restlessness inside them, a voice whispering that they've been looking for happiness in all the wrong places. That voice is your soul's echo. And you have been feeling changes too. You've noticed angel numbers, strange dreams, flashes of energy that make no logical sense. You may wake up at 3:33 or 5:55, feeling their presence around you. You may hear their name in random places or sense their emotions even when you haven't spoken in ages. These are signs that the rerouting has begun. Do not doubt what you feel. The universe is speaking through synchronicities because words alone can't explain the magnitude of what's happening. You and your soulmate are being divinely realigned. The distance, the silence, the confusion, all of it was preparation for this higher timeline. Archangel Michael says, your soulmate had to lose their way to find their truth. They were guided through the storm so that when they return, they come not from fear, but from understanding. The love that is meant for you cannot be destroyed, it can only be delayed until it's ready to grow roots in solid ground. Many times, you asked, why does this connection feel so painful? The answer is simple yet profound, because real love awakens the parts of your soul that were asleep. You and your soulmate are mirrors of each other. When you heal, they feel it. When you surrender, they are freed. The rerouting happened because you've reached a point in your journey where you can finally receive the love that matches your vibration. The universe saw your progress. You broke cycles, released attachments, and learned to love yourself. That is why the path is changing now. You no longer need love that hurts or hides. You are being prepared for love that stands tall, speaks truth, and stays through storms. Your soulmate may not fully understand what is happening to them yet. They feel an urge to change but can't explain why. Their heart is pulling them toward something unseen, that something is you. You are the missing piece of their awakening. You are the soul they made a promise to long before this lifetime began. Archangel Michael whispers, this is not the end of your story, this is the turning point. The rerouting is divine intervention. Where there was delay, there will soon be movement. Where there was silence, there will be communication. Where there was doubt, there will be clarity. You are entering a phase where the unseen becomes visible. Do not rush. Let the universe work through its divine timing. The rerouting means that the old plan no longer fits your new energy. Both you and your soulmate are being upgraded to higher frequencies. The connection that is coming will feel familiar yet completely new, peaceful, mature, balanced, and true. Right now, Archangel Michael surrounds you with light. He asks you to release control and trust that everything happening behind the scenes is for your good. You are not losing your soulmate, you are being guided toward a reunion that will be stronger than before. Your soulmate may reach out soon, or they may first appear in dreams, visions, or signs. Do not dismiss these moments as coincidence. Every sign is proof that the rerouting is complete and the new path is opening. You will sense it in your heart before it happens in the physical world. You have come so far. You have faced heartbreak, loneliness, and doubt, but you never gave up on love. That faith has become your key. The universe rewards hearts that stay open, even when they've been broken. You are that heart. And because of your light, your soulmate's destiny has shifted back into alignment with you. Archangel Michael's voice softens, "Be ready, beloved one. The next chapter will not resemble the last. What once broke you will now bless you. What once ended will now begin anew." This rerouting is the proof that divine love cannot be lost, only redirected until its time. You are being called to prepare your heart, forgive the past, and release expectations. When your soulmate returns, they will not be the same person you remember. They will be wiser, more awakened, and ready to love you as you deserve. And you will recognize them not just by their face, but by the peace you feel in their presence. So breathe, my child. Let go of fear. Let destiny unfold in its sacred rhythm. The universe is rewriting your story with precision and purpose. Every delay, every detour, was a part of this rerouting. You have not lost your person, they were simply finding their way back to you. The light around you is changing now. New energy is pouring into your life. You may notice miracles, opportunities, or moments of deep calm. These are signs that alignment is near. Archangel Michael promises, when the time comes, everything will fall into place effortlessly. The pieces will fit. The timing will make sense. And the love you've prayed for will finally stand before you. Stay open, stay patient, and stay in faith. The universe never reroutes without reason. You are about to understand why things had to happen the way they did. And when your soulmate arrives, you will see that every delay was divine protection in disguise. Because destiny, my beloved, always finds its way home. Archangel Michael says, the universe has worked in silence for months, perhaps even years, to bring this connection back into balance. Everything that seemed like separation was actually sacred preparation. You were being shaped by divine hands, and so was your soulmate. Each of you walked separate roads, but both paths were leading to the same destination, reunion. You may not realize it yet, but every person you met, every heartbreak you endured, every time you thought, "I'm done," was a moment of refinement. You were not being punished, you were being purified. Love at this level demands depth, patience, and maturity, and that is exactly what the universe has been cultivating in both of you. Your soulmate's rerouting was not an accident. It was a divine recalibration. There were timelines where they would have gone too far astray, consumed by ego, distractions, and illusions of love that had no roots. But heaven stepped in and whispered, "Enough. This soul belongs elsewhere." The energy around them began to crumble, relationships collapsed, opportunities faded, and everything that was not of divine design started to fall away. In the physical world, this may look like chaos, but in the spiritual world, it is order returning. The universe is not punishing your person, it is protecting them from repeating karmic cycles. They are being freed so that they can meet you not in confusion, but in clarity. Right now, they are being pulled toward a place of stillness. The noise around them is fading, the masks are coming off, and truth is finally breaking through their resistance. They are starting to remember who they were before the pain, before they shut their heart, before they walked away from what was real. That remembrance is divine awakening. And you, dear one, are being called to do the same. You may feel their emotions as if they were your own, sudden waves of sadness, bursts of nostalgia, unexplained joy, or a strange calm that seems to come from nowhere. That is the energetic thread between you. You are connected through soul light, and the rerouting has reactivated that link. Archangel Michael wants you to know that even though this process can feel exhausting, it is sacred. You are shedding fear. You are stepping into your true power. You are no longer the version of yourself that chased love or begged for attention. You are now the version that attracts love by simply existing in truth. The more you stand in self-worth, the faster your soulmate's path clears. Because the universe responds to your energy, not your longing, but your alignment. That is why your healing was essential. You had to release codependency, fear, and expectation so that your energy could become a magnet for divine connection, not attachment. Your soulmate feels this change. Even if they can't explain it, they sense a shift in the air. They dream of you. They hear your laughter in their mind. They feel drawn to revisit places or memories that remind them of you. These are not coincidences, they are signs of soul memory reactivating. The rerouting is guiding them to you through emotion, intuition, and synchronicity. Archangel Michael says, do not be surprised if the universe begins to rearrange your world too. You may suddenly feel called to move, change your routine, meet new people, or even step away from environments that once felt comfortable. This is divine orchestration. The universe is preparing the meeting point, aligning circumstances so that when you and your soulmate cross paths again, everything will unfold naturally. Remember, divine timing is not about waiting, it is about readiness. The angels are making sure that both of you have learned what you needed to before this union can fully manifest. You are being guided to trust this process, even when nothing seems to be happening. Behind the veil, everything is happening. You may notice more signs from the angels now, feathers, repeated numbers, sudden songs, or meaningful dreams. When you see these, take a deep breath and remember, you are on the path. The rerouting is complete, and destiny is now in motion. Your soulmate is awakening to truths they once ignored. They are seeing through illusions. They are realizing that love built on fear cannot last, and that the love they felt with you was not ordinary, it was eternal. They may try to distract themselves, but nothing satisfies them anymore. Their soul is restless because it knows it left something sacred unfinished. The angels are whispering in their dreams, reminding them of promises made long ago, before either of you were born into this lifetime. A promise to meet again. A promise to find each other, no matter what. That promise is what the rerouting has brought back to life. Archangel Michael says, you are not waiting for them, you are preparing for them. Continue to nurture your light, your peace, your joy. The more whole you become, the stronger the magnetic pull grows. When your soulmate feels that energy, they will feel called home, not out of desperation, but recognition. This reunion will not happen through chasing or convincing. It will happen through divine alignment. It will unfold effortlessly, like two rivers finally merging after winding through separate valleys. Your soulmate may reach out unexpectedly. It may be a message, a dream, a sudden appearance, or a synchronicity that leads you to each other again. When it happens, you will feel the peace of divine confirmation, a quiet knowing that says, "This was always meant to be." The universe is not done yet, though. There are still small adjustments happening, fine-tuning of emotions, karma, and timing. Be patient with this stage. It is the final polishing of your shared path. Sometimes, the angels delay the physical meeting so that the energy can stabilize. Trust that nothing has been lost. Every day brings you closer. Every healing breath you take ripples through your soulmate's heart. You are connected by love that transcends space and time. Archangel Michael leans closer and says softly, "You are both learning to choose love consciously this time. Not from fear, not from loneliness, but from truth." That is why the rerouting was necessary. The universe could not allow this union to happen in lower vibrations. It had to be lifted into divine frequency. And now, that frequency is forming around you, calm, golden, radiant. The angels are weaving protection around your connection. Negative energies are being cleared, obstacles are dissolving, and the road ahead is beginning to glow with light. You may feel emotional at times, that's okay. Cry if you need to. Release everything that still clings to the past. The more you surrender, the easier it becomes for destiny to take its natural course. There will come a moment soon when your heart feels lighter than it has in a long time. That will be your sign. The rerouting is complete. Your soulmate is being guided back into alignment, and you will be ready to receive what was always yours. Stay in gratitude. Every moment of patience, every act of kindness, every prayer you whispered was heard. You are walking in the fulfillment of divine promise now. And when your soulmate finally steps back into your life, you will understand why it had to happen this way, why every detour was sacred, why every delay was divine, and why true love never leaves, it only transforms until both hearts are ready. You are ready. And so is your soulmate. The universe has rerouted both your destinies, straight back to each other. Archangel Michael says, "The time of confusion is ending." You have passed through storms of uncertainty, doubt, and heartbreak, but the clouds are finally parting. You are entering the season of revelation, where everything hidden begins to make sense. The rerouting of your soulmate's destiny was not random, it was guided by divine intelligence that sees far beyond what your human eyes can perceive. Right now, your soulmate is awakening to the truth of who you are to them. For a long time, they resisted their emotions, convincing themselves that what they felt for you was just infatuation or coincidence. But as the universe rearranged their path, every illusion fell apart. The distractions they once chased no longer fulfill them. The connections they thought would bring them peace have left them feeling hollow. And in that emptiness, they are starting to remember you, not as a memory, but as a feeling that never left. Their soul whispers your name when they're quiet. Their heart aches for something they can't explain. They might not even know why they suddenly miss you, but it's because the divine rerouting has begun to realign their heart with yours. They are being drawn back to the energy that always made them feel at home, your energy. You, too, may be feeling emotional waves that seem to appear from nowhere. Sometimes it's a sudden sadness, other times a rush of warmth, or even moments when you feel like someone's energy is surrounding you. These are signs that your souls are merging again, slowly, energetically, preparing for physical reunion. Archangel Michael explains that the universe is careful with timing. Love this powerful must be rooted in balance. If it arrives too early, it collapses under pressure. That is why divine unions require patience, because the universe is building foundations strong enough to last lifetimes. You were chosen for this connection because your heart carries strength and compassion. You are the light in your soulmate's storm. Even when they pushed you away, your energy silently guided them. Your prayers protected them more times than you can imagine. Every time you thought they were gone for good, your love kept the spiritual thread alive. Now that the rerouting has taken place, your soulmate will begin to experience a magnetic pull toward change. They may suddenly want to leave behind old relationships, jobs, or lifestyles that no longer align with their soul. They might not know why they feel compelled to start over, but the angels are orchestrating this inner shift. You will notice that your paths begin to mirror each other again, subtle signs like thinking about the same things, seeing the same numbers, or feeling the same emotions. The angels say, you are both standing at the threshold of destiny. The rerouting has placed you on converging timelines once again. The journey is nearing a point where the physical and spiritual planes will meet. When this happens, there will be divine confirmation. A meeting, a message, a moment that feels too perfect to be coincidence. Until then, you are being asked to keep your heart open but grounded. Let go of any expectation of how or when it should happen. The universe loves to surprise hearts that trust. You do not need to chase, you only need to stay in your light. Your energy is the signal that guides your soulmate home. Archangel Michael wants to remind you that while the universe is rerouting your soulmate, it is also rerouting your life purpose. You are being called into higher service, perhaps through creativity, healing, or helping others awaken. As you step into this light, you raise your vibration, and that vibration becomes the magnet that draws your soulmate closer. Many people think that love arrives when you wait for it. But in truth, love arrives when you become ready for it. That readiness comes from healing, forgiveness, and surrender. You are in that phase now. You've already done so much inner work, now it's time to rest in faith. There will be moments soon when you sense change approaching. Maybe through a song that suddenly makes you emotional, a dream that feels real, or a message that appears at the perfect time. Pay attention to these signs. They are divine breadcrumbs leading you toward your destined reunion. Your soulmate is also healing from regret. They see how they hurt you, how fear made them run, how pride silenced their truth. But this time, they won't return as the same person who left. The rerouting has humbled them, awakened them, and softened their heart. They will come forward with sincerity, not confusion. They will speak not from impulse, but from understanding. And when that moment comes, you will feel it, the calm before the meeting, the heartbeat that knows. The connection will no longer be heavy or uncertain. It will feel peaceful, like destiny finally exhaling. Archangel Michael says, "The love you have been waiting for is not far away. It is moving toward you even now, guided by divine light. Trust that the angels are aligning every detail." The rerouting was not meant to test your patience, but to ensure that nothing could stand in the way of this sacred union. Do not compare your timeline to others. Your story is unique, written by hands that understand your soul's journey. While others may have found quick love, yours is eternal. It needed time, healing, and divine alignment to manifest in its true form. As you read these words, energy is shifting around you. Archangel Michael is clearing away the final cords of fear that once held you back. Your aura is expanding with golden light. Your heart is opening wider than ever before. You are being prepared not just for love, but for a higher version of yourself, a version that knows peace, confidence, and purpose. Your soulmate's higher self is also listening. On a soul level, they can feel your readiness. That is why, even in silence, things are moving. They may be thousands of miles away, yet their heart beats closer every day. Because once the universe reroutes destiny, no distance, no obstacle, and no doubt can stop what is meant to be. Archangel Michael says, "Keep your faith alive. The storm is over. The road ahead is glowing with divine light. Walk it with trust. Soon, you will see evidence of everything you've been told. Conversations will flow easily, chances will align effortlessly, and you will realize that divine timing was never late, it was perfect." This love story is being rewritten by heaven itself. What was once broken will be restored, and what was once lost will be found in ways more beautiful than you can imagine. Stay open. Stay kind. Stay ready. The universe has rerouted your soulmate's destiny, and every step they take now leads straight back to you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.